No.
Connected with acting. I'll tell you a moment that's connected to acting, but I don't know if I said this yesterday. When I was very young, early in my career, my oldest daughter was only about 6 years old. I was living in a duplex with my sister and my brother-in-law lived downstairs and I lived upstairs. And I was doing roofing on the side and we had it covered in tar. And I came home and I was taking my boots off at the doorstep before I went up to our duplex upstairs. And my daughter was in the living room with her cousin and the kid across the street. And the kid across the street was saying, my dad makes carpeting. And I looked in and he was down on his knees showing the other two kids how his dad laid carpet. And my nephew said, my dad is a roofer. He goes up on ladders and hammers and stuff. Then they said, what does your dad do? And my daughter said, he wears makeup in other people's clothing. And my sister, I didn't see my sister, she was sitting on the stairs behind me, letting the children have their own reality. And my sister went, no, don't say a thing. Because it was true. I wear makeup in other people's clothing for a living. That's what I remember, things like that. You know? All right. That was amazing.
He obviously liked you from Starship Troopers, but also he wanted to ask you about your role in Stargate, where you were playing a character who was pretending he's an anti-hero, but he's an actual hero. Am I saying it right, guys? No, the other way. Sorry.
What I remember of Stargate was that it was shot in Vancouver, and one of the producers was a friend of mine, and I didn't want to do it. And he said, well, come on up, it's fun. And I said, I don't want to do it. You know, it's like 3 days, and the character I've done before, I don't really want to go down that road again. And he said, I'll get you one to see, there's 2 private golf courses up there. And he had membership voices. If you come up, I'll get you on to so-and-so and so-and-so. I said, I'll be on the next plane. So I flew up very quickly to do it. And I don't know really how to answer that question. You know what I mean? It's a character I visited before. Somebody who's damaged by being at war. You know, and I feel like I have a responsibility. I get a lot of those characters. That people go off and they sit on their humanity so they can defend the doors, so they give us the freedom to have voting, and they destroy their lives and they come back and everyone looks the other way when they walk down the street. I feel like I have a responsibility to play those characters correctly. So, anyway, thanks for the question.
Thank you.
You weren't golfer.
It has to be quick, right?
I have a question about the covers and especially Spaceship Troopers.
About who?
Spaceship Troopers.
Jesus, okay.
Yeah, it's
I made 369 of them.
I think about the control rebel because main character changed body for rebel at the ending of the Congress. And also at the Total Recall, also Arnold Schwarzenegger, something like a changed body. And sir, what do you think about that? Life inside the body, a different person.
So you want me to solve the fucking riddle for you? You saw the goddamn movie, make up your own mind. No, I read the book. The book is very important, something that I have to look at. Starship and in Total Recall. I think that duality is what Paul, as a director, Paul Verhoeven likes to play with. It makes that there's no such thing as a good person or a bad person in those situations. It's he tries to make people uncomfortable. I think I can't speak for Paul, and Paul, if you hear this, I apologize. I don't need to speak for you, but I think he likes to watch people be uncomfortable and have to make decisions for themselves. And then that short story that became Total Recall, Cyborg's Dream of Electric Sheep, I think it was the original short story it was based on. I think that duality of is he in the real world or is he in a make-believe world is something we have to deal with, all of us, on a daily basis, especially when we spend most of our day with our faces stuck in our cell phone. Looking down. Do you know what I'm saying? It's like there's a loss of reality that we're going through. And Paul saw it very early. That's my opinion. And Paul, if that's not what you were doing, I'm sorry. Okay? Does that answer your question? So you have to make up your own mind. Good. All right? Come on, I think that's it. Thank you.